Mosca's coming here tonight.
The dead bloke?
He's alive. He's
Whoa.
incredibly tenacious. Half-fat still at stand guard.
A mafia hotshot named Furio. Thanks, Gina. You just gave me a brilliant idea. Thanks, Gina. You may not understand how, but you just gave me an amazing plan.
I don't, huh? So why do you think I told you about it?
Okay. Calm down. I'll take it from here. Tarantula is waiting for an Italian mafia kingpin to bring $10 million at 3 in the morning. If I hand over that same amount before the mafia kingpin gets here, while I'm dressed up as a mafia kingpin, I could set some sort of trap. But it can't be me who goes in. They're obviously expecting me. So here's the plan. 1. Find a volunteer to pretend he's the mafia kingpin. 2. Disguise him well enough so they fall for it. 3. Get $10 million. 4. Give my volunteer some sort of trap to take out Tarantula when he enters the penthouse. And all of that before 3 in the morning? Thank you very much. Doesn't seem too difficult. If it wasn't blocked with those bars, I could have tried to use it as an exit. Yuck! Who could have left that out there? Hey, it's not a rag. It's a scarf with strange markings. Call the police. Yeah, sure. Just what I need to do right now. Everything in the one on the left is worthless. And in the one on the right, there's a suit. Nothing of interest in the card on the left. But on the right, there's a suit. Pants, jacket, shirt, tie, but it's really wrinkled. It's clean, but it looks like someone took a siesta on top of it. The door is open. The only thing in here are stacks of leaflets. Not much of a loot. The Pink Iguana? Where have I heard of that place before? Wait, those doors can't be opened from the outside, and I may need to come back in later on. It's decided. I won't leave here until I can set up a system allowing me to open the doors from the outside. I've got it! The scarf is so thin that I can slip it under the door, and if I tie one end to the bar that opens the door, I can just tug on the other end from the outside, and presto! It's open sesame time. Perfect! I'm sure that'll work. Hey, Tom.
What do you need?
I need a volunteer to play the role of the Italian mafia thug.
Don't look at me, pal. My talents as a performer are zero. You know, we script writers are frustrated actors, and actors are just crappy waiters.
Thanks for all your help.
Thank you for visiting, pal.
Never. Not on your life. Not in a million years. By the way, what were we talking about?
Are you sure you're a good actor? Prove it.
I don't like that idea. There are probably better ways to waste my time.
Come on, just try.
I don't think that will come in handy. Hey, that might just work.
Hey, you're imitating me.
Great idea.
Great work.
Presto. I'll try again.
Hey, no need to continue. I'm convinced. You can stop imitating me now.
No reason to do that for the time being.
Okay, stop pretending to be me.
I wonder how that could be useful to me.
Because I just learned how to slam a good punch and my hands are feeling a bit itchy.
Sir, you've convinced me. Nothing like a sock and a kisser to promote dialogue.
Are you alone?
The restaurant's closed and I'm by myself. I have to wait for the drunkard at table 23 to wake up before I can go home.
Who's the drunk guy at table 23?
One of our illustrious customers, a bigwig from the movie industry. He's gonna give me a nice role. That's why I've been buttering him up.
I'm gonna go keep begging and stuff.
I'd say goodbye, but I've forgotten the word. See you around.
Let's check out just how silly the idea of tying the scarf to the bar on the door was. Turns out my crazy idea works after all. One, the volunteer. I'm not sure who it could be yet. Two, the costume. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten very far on this task. Three, get $10 million. Okay, my fundraising efforts are not going well. I don't have a dime. Four, the trap. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten very far on this task. Gina, everything okay?
Yes, Brian.
I saw an iron up there before, didn't I?
Yep.
Perfect. I'm going to tie a suit, shirt, and tie to the wire. You just pull it up, then lower it back down to me, all nice and ironed. Can you do that, honey? Hello? Gina? You there? Hey! No reason to be so rude. Hey, I didn't do such a bad job. And the best part is now I have most of the disguise ready, except for a few little details. Great idea. Done. I think it'll work great as part of the Mafia Kingpin costume. What kind of shady deal could go down without including a silver briefcase? At last! With this in the suit, the costume problem is finally solved.
Despite the apparent lack of any millionaire ladies, I'll speak to you for a while, but don't think that sets any precedent.
How do you think you'd do at playing an Italian mafia thug?
Oh, mamma mia, your papa is dead, and your grandpapa is dead. Your great-grandpapa is dead. Your great-great-grandpapa dead. Your great-great-great-grandpapa, he too, dead. All dead.
Perfect. Now listen up. I need you to play a starring role as Furio, the Italian mafia kingpin, and hand $10 million over to Tarantula, a psychopathic, ruthless mercenary.
A piece of cake. But the script. I am a method actor, you know. Without the script, I have no confidence. And without the confidence, I cannot act. And if I cannot act, the mercenary, she cut my little jewels of the familia off of my little body. And with my little jewels of the familia cut off, oh, mamma mia.
Okay, I'll get you a script then. We got a deal?
Someday I'll ask you for a favore. In the meantime, yes, get me the script.
Well, it seems getting my hands on a script will be easy. Hey, Tom.
What do you need?
I found the perfect buyer for the script about the nerdy guy.
But we hardly even sketched it out.
Our buyer wants me to write a scene for him that he thought of.
Shoot. Here we go again. Back with the old creative producers. What does the scene involve?
Furio, an Italian mafia thug, goes into Tarantula's lair because she has a precious stone called Trantonite. In exchange for the stone, Furio will give her $10 million.
And the dramatic tension. Where's the dramatic tension?
The appointment was at 3 in the morning, but Furio arrived way early because he's kind of a nervous type.
So Tarantula wasn't comfortable with the whole affair, and Furio had to convince her he wasn't an imposter.
That would work.
Okay. How many golden chickens do you see on my desk?
1.
Good eye, pal. When you see 2, I'll write the scene for that producer. In the meantime, I'll stick to polishing the plot. I've got to narrate.
What is this silliness about the golden chicken?
It is not silliness. It is theft. You've seen 5,000 Ways to Say I Love You, right?
Of course. It won a golden chicken. It's a classic. And what a script.
Thank you very much, pal. Yours truly here authored it.
You wrote 5,000 Ways to Say I Love You? But they've made sequels and a series and... You should be filthy rich.
Yes. But someone stole my script and kept the chicken, the money, and the recognition.
Who stole your script for 5,000 Ways to Say I Love You?
I can't remember his name. A novice of a writer. A boozed-up clown who was always falling asleep after lunch, no matter what greasy spoon he was in.
Tell me about your scripts.
I was asked to write a script for which I eventually won the Golden Chicken. Provisionally Deceased, the story of 3 catatonic friends with a great sense of humor.
Thanks for all your help.
Thank you for visiting, pal.
If the last thing I was told is true, it might be worth the risk. There's my chicken. I bet that's the one they gave him for stealing the script of 5,000 Ways to Say I Love You. No, the way he's holding on to it, he's sure to notice its weight missing on his stomach. It's shaped almost the same, and even though it weighs slightly more, it should do the trick.